the pussification of video games. I've actually been heavily requested to react to this. Let's see what's going on.
Today, I want to talk about the great pussification of video games.
Absolutely. If you want to see the great pussification of video games, play Borderlands 2 and then play Tiny Tina's Adventure, which is a shame because Borderlands 2 was so good and Tiny Tina 2 had such a good premise, or Tiny Tina's Wonderland had a good premise, but then the more you get into it, the gayer it gets. It's so lame.
In the past 20 years. Is it a soy-based diet doing this? Is it the rise of OnlyFans simping doing this?
People say that as a joke. No, I unironically believe that OnlyFans is a plague. I think that OnlyFans girls who do surgery after surgery after surgery, it has made these women unrealistically beautiful, where yes, they are beautiful, but they're 90% robotic, where it's more so looking at a blow-up doll than looking at a human being. And these women have so much power over men because there's so many men that are pussy starved where they're just willing to listen to anybody who's attractive and what they want. But I genuinely think if you are with a OnlyFans girl as a partner and you haven't gotten out of that, you are actually a cuck. Now, you might be okay with that, and that's fine. You can date whoever you want to date, but you do have to acknowledge that you are a cuck. You do, because you are letting other men and women jerk off to your girl nonstop while she's whoring herself out for these people. And they're giving her $5.
If you have recently had the thought, I wonder what new pumpkin-flavored items Trader Joe's has, be careful, my brother in Christ. You might be gay now. But if
I might be. That being said, when the pumpkin spice latte happens at Starbucks, that shit is fire, bro. Dude, the pumpkin cream cold brew, oh my God, that shit is fire, bro.
There's one thing that is straight as hell, it's the rock-solid video games of the 2000s. Your Gears of War, your Medals of Honor, your Chronicles of Riddick's. These games were masculine as hell,
Absolutely.
and we want them back, and we're boycotting video games until they come back. I recently saw this disappointing...
I'm going to keep playing games, but y'all can do that shit. Well, that being said, no, I'm not. I barely play any video games. The last game I played was Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm old, man. I'm old. You know what's more fun than playing a video game? Going to the gym. I think I'm just old now, guys. Should I retire?
Photo of Phil Spencer being pushed out of the photo by two domineering girl bosses who are probably unfulfilled because they're trying to succeed in the corporate world instead of having children at home like God designed them to. And don't you...
Why do women refuse to have children these days, man? Why are the birth rates declining this fast? It's really not that bad to have a nice traditional life. Have a wife, have a kid, support your wife, she takes care of the kids, and now your life is these kids and your loving husband and your animals and your families. Is that really that bad? It's probably inflation, to be honest.
I love Phil's cute little Doom shirt, like, hey guys, I'm still one of the bros, right? Look, like, we can still hang, right? Nah, Phil, you're trash. You got cucked, dude. You're useless. So I have found that there are still people out there who deny the simple fact that games have gone woke, homo, and gay in 2024. So in this video, I'm going to literally prove it to you using science.
Yes,
what we will do is read the back of the box description of 6 random games from 2024, and then we will read the back of the box descriptions of 6 random games from the 2000s.
Okay.
And if what I'm saying is true, we should notice a feminization, a pussification, a gayification of video games that has happened the past 20 years.
And
before you bring up that video games don't have boxes anymore in 2024, calm your tits. You know what I mean. So to find 6 modern games, I didn't have to look very far. I literally just went to the front page of Xbox Game Pass and found these games. This is clearly what Phil and his team of homos actually expects us men to play. Here they are. Creatures of Ava, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Flintlock.
Guys, you can just look at the titles of these games and you know exactly what it's going to say. I'm going to admit, there's a little bit of cherry picking here, guys.
Siege of Dawn, Flock, Magical Delicacy, and Chia. Now, you might say, oh, Andrew, you're specifically picking out games aimed at children.
True.
No, dude, I'm literally just going to the front page of Game Pass, and these are 6 games featured on the front page of Game Pass. Also, side note, isn't it weird that these pedo developers are always making games aimed at kids? But that's a whole other thing I'm not going to get into right now. All right, so what games from the 2000s?
I don't think that you're a pedophile because you make a video game for a kid. I think that's probably fine. Oh, man, bro's tweaking on this one. This is hilarious.
Should we compare these with? These are 6 kind of random games that I just happened to pull off the shelf without thinking too much about it. They are Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30, Ride to Hell Retribution, Modern Warfare 2, Dark Sector,
Yeah, man,
Deus
I
Ex
wonder
Human
what they're going to
Revolution,
say on the
Chronicles
back.
of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. And again, all I'm going to do here is read the descriptions and we will compare.
Sure.
2024 Creatures of Ava.
Yep.
Let your empathy guide you as you play an exciting action-adventure creature saver game. Understand and tame the creatures of Ava and let them lead you through a variety of ecosystems, all in the hopes of saving the planet from a life-consuming infection. I also found out that the 2 main characters of this game are, of course, homosexual black women because, 2024.
Shit, dude. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, man. Guys, I think this game might be too gay for the actual gays, bro.
Let your empathy guide you? Like, what the
course.
hell?
Yep.
I don't play video games to let my empathy guide me and, ooh, I want to be gay and collect creatures and, like, this game just sounds retarded, let's be honest. So now let's compare this with a game from 20 years ago.
Okay.
2005, Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30. The back of the box
let's
says
say.
this. They would sacrifice everything except each other.
This is big.
Like, damn, dude, just grabs you by the balls. Like, that is the back of a box. I'm like, okay, I'm interested.
This is big.
now. That is a dope intro for a back of the box. It goes on, the night before D-Day, 1944. The paratroopers of the 101st Airborne Division are dropped into Normandy and scattered behind enemy lines. As Sergeant Matt Baker, lead your squad through 8 harrowing days that will define history and unite you forever as brothers in arms. Like, bro, like the ball.
Let me compare six games targeted towards children to 6 games about war. And that's how I'm going to show you how everybody's gay. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the pussification of video games is very real. However, to deny cherry picking is insane, but I'm entertained.
Balls of these games
Now I'm
description. I have
entertained.
to go play this game now. See, this is what's honestly missing from the 2024 homo trash. Like, nothing is good anymore. Nothing grabs us. This is why video games profits are down. And they've completely quit catering to their base market of men. Next game, 2024 Dungeons of Hinterberg.
This one actually sounds
Armed
pretty cool.
with a sword and a tourist guide, explore the beautiful.
You can't use the goofy voice. You can't say, oh, dude, this is the really cool game. And this is the totally normal game. Armed with a sword.
Alpine village of
Yay!
Hinterberg and uncover the magic hidden within its dungeons. Master magic, solve puzzles, slay monsters. All this and more awaits you in Hinterberg.
I will say, the description didn't sound that gay. It's just the voice. This one isn't really that gay.
Like, okay, I like swords, but based on the game's art style, I know within the first 5 minutes, we're meeting somebody's non-binary boyfriend. Like, nah, dude,
Okay.
I'm good.
To be fair, you're so right, but the description was not that bad.
Good. Now compare this with the 2013
here we go.
masterpiece, Ride to Hell Retribution. Back of the box says
Yeah.
this. 2 fists, 2 wheels, no rules.
Yeah.
Now, it's a little cheesy, but I already know one thing.
Hell
this
yeah.
game has balls.
Oh my
but
God.
It gets better.
Oh my God.
A lone rider, Jake Conway, locked in a battle to the death against a ruthless gang of bikers called the Devil's Hand.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you got a hot chick on the back. Like, dude, I'm in. I want to play this game now.
God, I really miss when there was just sexy women in games. Right? Dude, y'all remember God of War 1, 2, and 3? Dude, I used to buy every single one of those games because of the sex scenes in every single one. Bro, there was a quick time event in God of War 1, 2, and 3 where you had a power up by fucking 3 chicks at the same time. Bro, it was awesome. I think the last game with a truly sexy like protagonist female was Stellar Blade, for sure. Stellar Blade for sure. But like, who has been like another memorable character like 2B, Eve, Chun-Li, Cammy, Tomb Raider? Like, where is the next, like, build this game by having a sexy fucking chick, bro. I miss those days, man. Oh, yeah, the Tifa, damn. Expedition 33? I don't think Expedition 33 really did that. Although, I mean, Luna was pretty hot, but they weren't like 2B hot or Eve hot.
These 2024 games
Why did you just say Timo? Bro, are you okay?
will be 3 sentences long and still can't grab my attention. And then with like one word, this 2013 game completely has me by the balls. Like, guys, it kind of makes me sad that America actually used to export like cool stuff to the world, and now it's just homo woke garbage that America is exporting. Like, I know you dudes in Europe know what I'm talking about. Like, America used to export, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, the Stallone movies, like all of the awesome stuff of the 80s and 90s. And look at like the homo trash garbage that America is exporting today, and it's such a shame. Next game, 2024 Flintlock Siege of Dawn.
Oh
Step
my
into
God.
the boot of Nor Van Anik, an elite member of the Coalition Army, joined by Inky, a mysterious fox-like companion, in their quest for vengeance against the gods.
I feel like that description wasn't that bad until you said Inky.
Guided by Inky, who shares his knowledge of the world with you, your combat skills and traversal abilities will be imbued with this magical powers, making you a duo to be reckoned with.
Uh-oh.
Like, nah, dude, it just sounds gay. It sounds queer. Why is every game
feel
like
like
this
it
now?
didn't
It's always
sound
some
that
magical
gay.
nonsense that never sounds cool. It's like none of these
The thing is,
developers...
I think that this guy has a point. He's just not doing it right, man. I don't think he's doing it right.
beta tested any of these ideas
I do admit it's funny as fuck.
with normal guys. I guarantee you get a bunch of straight dudes in a room and they would tell you this idea was terrible. Oh, but the cherry on top, of course, is this. Black female lesbian girl boss as the main character. Like, F off, dude. I'm not playing. I think it's a woman. It might be a man. It might be a they, them. All right, jumping back to the 2000s.
boys, DEI.
And I know this isn't fair to compare this
What
game.
the
but
hell's
it just
going on
popped
with all
off my
these
shelf.
black lesbians? What is
2009
going on?
Modern Warfare 2. Back of the box says this.
Classic.
Modern Warfare 2 continues the gripping and heart-racing action as players face off against a new threat dedicated to bringing the world to the brink.
Here, let me do what this guy does. I'm going to make this sound gay. Modern Warfare 2 continues the gripping and heart-racing action. Heart racing? Why would my heart get raced? I'm not gay. I'm a man. The only time my heart is racing is when I'm killing people in real life. This shit is gay. This is so gay.
Brink of collapse. Like, yes, dude, I want to know that new threat
Yep.
dedicated to bringing the world to the brink of collapse. Also, if you had played Call of Duty before this, you're kind of already invested.
Yeah, what do you mean gripping? Are you mean I'm supposed to masturbate to this game with all these dudes? Modern Warfare 2 is gay. F all these homos.
So it's a great tagline. 2024 game, Flock. Flock is a multiplayer co-op game about the joy
Okay, this shit is pretty fucking gay, I'm not gonna lie.
of flight and collecting adorable flying creatures with your friends.
Yep.
Soar through beautiful landscapes, seeking out rare and elusive creatures to add to your flock. Like, dude, this shit is gay. Like, this is either designed for a 5-year-old or it's designed for a 30-year-old gay man or it's designed for a woman. But none of those people are buying Xboxes. Like, Phil, you're retarded and your company's going to go out of business if you keep this up. All right, jumping back to the
I wonder if people
2000s,
liked
this is a
it.
good one. Dark Sector 2008.
Hey, my gay
Become
cousin
the
loved this
ultimate
game. Fuck
weapon.
you. Oh, my bad,
The
guys.
virus, the source of your pain. Your enemy, your power. Unleash the deadly power of the glaive and become the hero. Like, dude, that's the back of a box right there. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm like, whoa, a virus? My power? What is the glaive? Like, what is this about? I want to become the ultimate weapon. Like,
The glaive sounds like gave. This game is fucking gay.
in the 2000s, games were made by straight dudes.
What is this gay
And
homo
in
shit?
2020, games are made by mostly gay men and women. Like, it's that simple. Men, actual straight men, we want power, we want cool weapons, we want, deadly powers and glaives and becoming the ultimate weapon. That sounds cool. But if
Chad, am I gay or do I just want like a nice farm simulator with a couple of cute animals to be my friends? Maybe I'm gay. Guys, I'll admit, I love cozy games. My favorite game of all time is Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. You want to know why? I guess the thing is, I just don't want games with real humans in them because all humans hurt me. So I like being surrounded by cute, fuzzy animals instead.
you're a gay man or a woman or a child, none of which are people who actually play video games, then you want to collect adorable creatures. It really comes down to that.
Oh, God, I'm fucking gay. Son of a bitch.
2024,
Yep.
Magical Delicacy, and I've made fun of this game before. A wholesome pixel art platformer. Cook magical delicacies from a vast collection of ingredients.
I will say, describing your game as wholesome or cozy is usually it's a gay flag, guys.
Ingredients in your own shop. Explore an unfamiliar town and deliver tasty treats to the townsfolk.
Okay, this sounds so lame.
Like, no, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, no straight guy has ever thought, I want to deliver tasty treats to the townsfolk. That is something women would do.
To be
but
fair,
that is
I've
not
never
something
thought
a straight
that.
guy would be like, ooh, I want to deliver tasty treats. Jumping back to a classic from the 2000s, Deus Ex Human Revolution 2011.
I heard this game was
the
awesome.
Big text says, the truth will change you.
Oh, shit.
Damn, son, what truth? I have to know. What is being hidden from me? It goes on. Critically injured after a deadly attack, Adam Jensen undergoes a life-saving operation, augmenting him with powerful cybernetics. Caught in the middle of a vast conspiracy, Adam's choices will affect.
I had a
both
homie who played
himself
this shit for like
and all of
2,000
humanity
hours.
as he seeks answers across the globe.
This shit looks really good.
Like, dude, I am rock hard right now. Like, I want to play this game. I don't want to play
Shit, maybe I'll play
anything
that.
about collecting adorable creatures or delivering gay treats to people's houses. I want to play whatever.
To be fair, there is a game in 2025 that was like Game of the Year where a man delivered tasty treats to all the townsfolk. It was called Schedule 1.
Human Revolution is about. And it's funny because, like, I can't put my finger on exactly what made 2000s games so good, but it has something to do with men. Dude, we're dudes and we want games about dudes. And we want games about male transformation and identity and a man who is going through something, who is actually a man. I can't really describe what made the 2000s games so good other than that they're focused exclusively on the male psyche because it was men playing the games. It's always been men playing the games. So as long as Sony and Xbox don't realize this obvious fact and keep designing games for 14-year-old girls, for women, and for gay men, I truly think Xbox is going to go out of business. And
Do you think this guy... You think this guy knows what Pokemon is? Where you play as a little boy and you collect cute creatures? Is Pokemon gay? Like, once again, the pussification of video games absolutely has happened. But this video has cherry-picked it so hard where it just, man, the argument is correct, but somehow he's getting it wrong. It's so funny.
Sony will go out of business if they don't figure out who their audience is quickly. 2024 game, Chia, a tropical open world adventure. Take control of any animal or object you can find and
Oh, you can take control of any object you can find? Hey, it's like me with women. Moving on.
jam on your fully playable ukulele. Like, no, dude, this just sounds like some cozy garbage trash game. Like, if I wanted to, if I wanted to chill out and do nothing, I would just go do something besides play a video game. But when I play a video game, I want to have like an intense experience. I don't want to have some cozy trash experience. So my only
Yeah, I completely disagree. Whenever I just want to chill in a video game, I'll play like a forest game or a collector. If I ever want to like kill people, I'll just go out and do it in real life. Yeah, I think it's just like different preferences.
thinking with this is that Xbox seems to think that their target is gay men, 5-year-olds, and women. But the super obvious fact, as I've said it again and again, is that their audience is full of 30-year-old dudes. So, like, at this point,
I'm a
I just think
30-year-old
Xbox
dude!
is probably going to go bankrupt because they keep putting stuff like this out.
Guys, Minecraft is gay.
All right, and let's look at the final game
I need to
here
cosplay
that I
this guy.
found from the 2000s. And it is called The Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. You already know this box is about to go hard. At the top, it says in big letters, there is power in darkness. See, like men, we want power. We're
Yep.
all about powers and domination and conquering. Understand your audience, guys. Below that, it says a dark, intense shooter set in an epic sci-fi world. Like, this is all things we want. We want darkness, we want intensity, we want shooting, and we want sci-fi. Riddick brings the darkness with stealth, action, and brutal melee combat. and then for the first time, play as Riddick in multiplayer on System Link or online.
I think the guy who made this video is gay because he wants to play as a dude. When we all know it's better to play as a woman because then you get to stare at boobs and ass the entire game. I think bro might be gay.
Below that, it says, "Be Riddick, the most ruthless criminal in the universe. In his latest chronicle, Riddick has been captured by the Dark Athena, a mercenary ship hell-bent on eliminating him once and for all. Using his intense hand-to-hand combat skills..."
You saying Asmund is gay then? Oh, Asmund is absolutely gay. 100%. He just doesn't get it yet.
"Explosive firepower,
He's got to
lethal
be
stealth.
Otherwise, he's
Riddick
going to break
must shut
Hassan's
down
heart.
the maniacal Captain Ravas and her deadly crew when Riddick steps into the darkness. No one is safe." Like, dude, don't you want to play that game? Darkness, power, prison. These describe the kind of games that straight men want to play. And it's sad to see the video game industry completely bottoming out and completely dying right now because they're chasing audiences that don't exist. Gay men don't play your games. Kids don't play Xboxes. Women don't play Xboxes.
So let me give this guy the correct take. I understand what this guy's going for, but he completely missed the mark. However, very funny YouTube video and title. Now, the problem isn't the pussification of video games. Making new standalone games that are gay or for kids or for women is completely fine, right? Little kids play games, lesbians play games, women play games. The big issue with the pussification of video games is when you take a pre-existing franchise and then you change the DLC or the future version updates to be gay and lesbian coded. That's the fucking problem, because then you're turning your back on your demographic. The people who built up your game, you're saying, by the way, we no longer support you. And that's when people get very upset. It's like Borderlands 2 that was about crude humor and blowing shit up and explosions and fart jokes and murder. And then it became every character's trans, every character's gay, fucking LOL, rainbow unicorn, fart. It's like, all right. Even in Borderlands 2, it had a guy that was a unicorn where they just called it Butt Stallion and then they fucking killed it. We just need to not turn our backs and change our games that are designed for men and then make them designed for women and little kids. But standalone games made for these genres is completely fine. It's just when developers turn their back on their pre-existing audience, that's when it becomes an issue.